Welcome back to CQR. We're at Valley Motorsports in West Kelowna, BC, Canada, and we're checking out a 2022 Kawasaki Brute Force 300. Are there any changes this year? Stick around. Hopefully it's not too windy, guys. It's a bit of a frosty afternoon to be doing this stuff, but what do you do for something you love, right? Anyway, this is a 271cc liquid-cooled 4-stroke single overhead cam 2-valve per cylinder engine. Its bore and stroke is 72.7 by 65.2 millimeter. It's got 11:1 compression. It is carbureted with the CVK32 carb. It's got a full transistor digital ignition system. It's got an electric start with the recoil backup, which is a beauty to have. Your lubrication is a forced lubrication wet sump, as most of them are. And like I said, your CVT transmission, centrifugal clutch, and 2-speed automatic with reverse. This is a 2-wheel drive, shaft-driven model. You know what, Kawasaki? I think you're a little bit behind the times here, because just did a video on a 2022 King Quad 400, and even it was 4x4. Anyway, this guy is going to have a double cradle tubular steel frame. Its front suspension is going to be a double wishbone with adjustable preloaded shocks. It'll have 131 millimeters or 5.2 rather inches of wheel travel. It's got a swing arm suspension in the back with adjustable preload again, 141 millimeters or 5.6 inches of wheel travel. Your front tires are going to be Maxxis AT 22 by 7 by 10, and the rears are going to be the same brand, but 22 by 10 by 10 in the rears. You got dual 180 millimeter disc brakes and single piston calipers in the front, and a 100 millimeter disc brake with a single piston caliper in the rear. Your parking brake is a mechanical one that I'll show you in a minute. It's all cable operated, but it does actually have a parking brake. Your dimensions on this guy, of course your length, your width, and your height are going to be 1915 by 1080 by 1170 millimeters, or 75 by 42 by 46 inches. Your wheelbase is 1165 millimeters or 45.9 inches. Your road clearance is going to be 155 millimeters or 6.1 inches. Your seat height is 845 millimeter or 33 inches. Your curb mass is going to be 243 kilograms or 536 pounds. You got 12 liters of fuel capacity. Your turning radius is going to be 2.8 meters or 9.2 feet. Your towing capacity is basically 227 kilograms or 500 pounds. It's not too bad. And we got a fairly simple instrumentation panel here. I'll show you that in a minute. And a 12-month warranty here in Canada. So it will have your straight rear axle. So not quite as comfortable if you're going to take it on the trail, but you still could. And being 2-wheel drive, you're definitely going to be limited there unless you drive the crap out of it, which isn't necessarily recommended or a fun ride for some. There's your pull start and completely enclosed wheel wells, which is good. And there's your digital gauge cluster, which is good. And there's the emergency brake I was telling you about. So you flick that over, and now it's off, and away you go. You got your typical headlight switch, starter, kill switch, engine override, and of course your throttle's over there. Tank is going to be at top. You can have racks on the front. The rack on the front is going to carry 20 kilograms or 44 pounds. Let's see what it's got in here. You got a little bit of a compartment here with a tool pouch, which is nice. It will have a 12-volt power supply at the front. You will have space in the front for a winch. So if you're doing some work around the farm, that might be handy to have. Typical halogen headlights. If you're doing anything major at night, you're going to want to change those to LEDs. Your tires are going to be entry-level, of course. Just some simple bias ply 4-ply tires. So they should be good enough for around the farm and that kind of stuff. Of course, it's fully automatic, which is kind of nice for new riders. There's your engine compartment there. Dipstick is right there, which is nice. The rear rack will carry 30 kilograms or 66 pounds. And you do have a bit of a trailer hitch there too, which is nice. Well, there you have it, guys, the 2022 Kawasaki Brute Force 300. It's a really nice little bike to help you around the farm or something like that, or maybe to start somebody new off on a quad. It'll be definitely great quality to last you a long time. Just wish it would have came with 4-wheel drive. That would have been, you know, just a little bit nicer to have. But still, a great little machine. And come and check it out at Valley Motorsports in West Kelowna, BC, Canada. Tell them that Mark from Canadian Quadders Review sent you. So appreciate you guys clicking on the video and checking out the channel. It means a lot to me. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.